In general, that with American-made manufacturing, the quality is typically considered higher, right? There's usually stricter quality control. American manufacturers are continuously striving to keep up with global competitors, improving systems and processes as far as staying competitive in the marketplace. Customization is another big thing, and that's something we specifically focus on. Some other things would just be like ethical manufacturing, adhere to labor laws, environmental regulations, things of that nature. And also just generally the reliability of American products are perceived as higher, more reliable and durable. So those would be kind of some of the key characteristics of American products that I would say are important. Processes have evolved significantly. I think historically, we relied on a lot of manual labor and just traditional methods. With different advancements in technology, things we're implementing is like some basic robotics, computer-aided design, data analytics, stuff like that, where we have automation processes. Where initially, when STI-CO first started, everything was done by hand. Now we have automation, a machine that can do that, where you more or less just plug in the specifications you're looking for and it creates that product for you. Some of those advancements, they've also just led to better quality control. Efficiency is a lot higher. Production lead time is going to be shorter. So those would be some of the benefits of just how I've seen it evolve, being in the industry for over a decade. The biggest one would just be global competition. A lot of different countries being able to produce different goods, especially at a lower labor cost and production cost. I would say that's probably the biggest piece of competition that American manufacturers face in general. Another one that we've seen, over the years is just a workforce skill gap. Not enough new people coming into the workforce who have the necessary skills to do manufacturing type jobs. Additionally, just like rising material costs, naturally being that we're producing everything in-house, our costs will always be higher. And, a big thing that we ran into over the past couple of years is really just supply chain disruptions. Luckily, we were not too impacted by it in terms of our supply chain, but actually a lot of our customers' supply chains were impacted by it in terms of like vehicles not being delivered, and that way that sort of impacted us. So it wasn't as direct to our company. We do rely on a lot of our own machining and local suppliers, but yeah, we did see some impacts with that as well. The quality control is a lot higher. We have much stricter quality control procedures compared to maybe some overseas manufacturers. Another thing that's important to take into consideration is the cost. Generally, our costs will always be higher. That can also lead to greater innovation and just long-term sustainability. And then lastly, just a big thing is the efficiency of it. Just having shorter lead times, not having to do overseas shipping, and also being able to communicate on the same time zones with suppliers and customers is very helpful. The Buy America Act incentivizes governments and companies to purchase from American manufacturers. Stuff just like trade policies. I'm not an expert on that stuff, so there is, additional regulations when it comes to importing goods. Different agencies or different industries that we operate in, there's incentives for those companies to use, or oftentimes are actually even required to use American manufacturers, at least to fit some of the product fulfillment needs.